think it's also about being maybe creative with your resources, because you might not have so much of a budget to hire people full time, but maybe you can pay a freelancer to help you here and there. Maybe you can find an exchange that works for someone else, or you have something else that can benefit somebody else that's not financial, and you can support them in another way. So being a bit more creative with that, and expanding your team and your reach through
And
these
being
ways.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
I think for me, one of the biggest realizations was like every successful person has a mentor. And when I was starting with design, I was really like craving for a mentor. And I was like, with all my university professors, I was like, okay, maybe he. But it didn't click with no one at the end of the day. And I was learning everything by myself. And then somebody said, every coach has a coach. Behind every coach, there is a coach. And then it started to unfold, and I started to work with one person, another person. Right now, in my support team is 3 people, not to even mention people whom I support. I receive support from 3 people in 3 different fields of my life. So I think being this vulnerable and being like, okay, I need somebody to hold my hand, and I'm willing to risk, because I know that when this person grabs my hand, I will arrive on the top, or whatever the top is right now, or I will understand where is my top even, you know?
Right. Yeah, it takes that humility to be like, okay, I need support, and I can go here by myself, but maybe this person can take me much further.
Definitely, yeah. And I think it's always this, like, you be a teacher and a student at the same time. Like, we really need that so much. And like asking for support is so important.
But what I'm realizing now is what the challenge was for me with this lack of mentor was that I couldn't find someone who would live a life that I would aspire to. So like finding authority in where you want to reach is like, okay, because I want somebody to take me by the hand to reach the mountain, but if there is nobody on the mountain that I want to go to, then who do I ask? And what would you say to all that people?
The people who say, I don't see someone who is walking kind of the path. Also a beautiful example, I think, because, I mean, you will create your own mountain, and it's okay if there's no one already who was climbing a mountain similar the one you want to see, but there are different fields. People can support you in different ways. So how it feels for me if I think, okay, there's no one out there that inspires me, that is really going the mountain I want to go, it kind of has a bit something with how do you say this? Superior, you know, like what I do, superior energy, like what I want to do, no one else is doing, so I'm not inspired. Well, what if I'm so, like open myself again for the inspiration in the little things and people who I think are not even so inspiring. You know, there's something about superior energy, like, oh, what I do, no one else is doing. Like, I think there is a certain need of humbleness coming to come back to this again.